You sit down for a 2-hour lecture, and somehow it takes 5 hours to finish. Or you stare at a single page of your notes for 20 full minutes, but your brain absorbs absolutely nothing. This happens because your baseline reading and learning speed is too slow to keep up with the volume of the material. By the end of this video, you will have a 3-step scientific framework designed to recover the hours usually lost to passive reading and ineffective repetition. Before we start, you need a few specific tools. Grab your main textbook, a simple pen, and a rough notebook right now. Setting up these physical tools is the essential first step to transition from passively reading a page to actively extracting its information. Step 1 targets your reading power. You have to stop reading out loud and transition entirely to silent mind reading. Let's test this right now. Read this sentence on screen out loud. Now read it again, but strictly inside your head. You immediately feel the difference in speed. Your brain processes information much faster than your mouth can form the words. The only time you should ever read out loud is if you feel yourself falling asleep, because speaking forces blood circulation and wakes you up. Silent reading has one specific failure point. It is very easy for your eyes to lose track of the line, letting your mind wander away from the text. To fix this, use the fingertip method. Keep a pen or your finger continuously tracing under the text as you read. Anchoring your eyes to a continuous physical movement eliminates the opportunity for your brain to drift off, keeping you locked into high-density focus. Step 2 is engaging multiple senses. Take that rough notebook you grabbed earlier and place it right next to your primary textbook. Think of your favorite childhood candy. Your brain holds on to the specific crinkle of the wrapper, the scent, and the sweetness because it processed that data through multiple sensory channels at once. We apply this to studying by aggressively scribbling key points into that rough notebook as we read. You are looking at the page, processing the concept, and physically moving your hand to write it down simultaneously. You can push this further by routinely changing your physical study locations. Move from your desk to the floor, or walk around the room while holding your notes. Layering active motor skills and varied physical environments forces the brain to encode study material as a high-priority, multidimensional event. Step 3 targets memory decay. This chart shows exactly how human memory decays over time. Notice how we start at 100% retention, but just 2 hours after learning new material, it drops to 80%. If left untouched, the decline accelerates. Within 2 days, retention plummets to 30%, and by the end of 1 week, you retain a mere 10% of what you originally studied. To interrupt this decay, schedule a 15 to 20-minute rapid review session on exactly day 1, the same day you learn the material. This minor daily review resets your retention level to 100%, shifting the data into a stable, long-term memory trajectory. Intervening early directly alters how the brain stores data, saving you from having to spend hours relearning the exact same concepts right before an exam. As a final bonus tip, we need to address the massive loss of focus that occurs when you try to encode complex, new information while sitting around other people. Group study must be strictly reserved for 2 specific activities: active revision sessions or taking practice tests. Studies tracking student performance show a clear contrast. Solo learners successfully absorb and encode new information in roughly half the time it takes those studying in groups. A completely distraction-free, isolated environment is non-negotiable for the heavy mental lifting of your initial concept encoding. You now have the complete active learning workflow, silent and focused text tracking, active multisensory scribbling, and a same-day review. I challenge you to apply this exact framework to your daily studies for the next 7 consecutive days. Scroll to the comments right now and type, "Yes, I will follow this for the next 7 days." Making a clear public commitment creates the immediate accountability required to turn these techniques into permanent habits.